Welcome back, Alf Hunters. Hope everybody's having a very tubular Tuesday. I know a lot of people on the East Coast, well, people on the East Coast, especially in Baltimore, not having a tubular Tuesday. So before we get on with the market, I'll quickly show this. If you haven't seen this, there was a bridge, the Francis Scott Key Bridge there in Baltimore, was hit by a shipping container this morning. Apparently, this shipping container lost power before hitting, hitting into the bridge and bridge collapsing. So, anyways, last I saw, there was still 7 people missing, unaccounted for. So hopefully, they get that figured out. Hopefully, they find those people. Most likely by now, probably not good fates, but for all those people that are impacted by that, feel for you. Feel for you. The other thing is it's not just a bridge for cars to go over. Okay, you saw that bridge; it collapsed that entire causeway. So obviously now shipping containers are not allowed to use that. We'll see how that kind of applies and impacts supply chains going forward. Because I mean, it's not like Baltimore's not a pretty large hub of shipping cargo. It kind of is. I don't exactly know all the ins and outs of that logistical area. It's not really my forte, but I'd imagine it's a pretty big deal because that shipping container was pretty large. All right, enough of that. Let's get going. So this is kind of interesting though that the market is up as much as it is. Gapped up about 1/4%. Not really doing a whole lot today, so we might have another short day on the live stream market wrap up video. Nice chop sideways, kind of a little bit of a pull down kind of action throughout the day, especially over the past couple hours. But yeah, there you go. That's kind of how the market looks today. Let's take a look and see futures if the futures were doing anything crazy at that time. Well, it looks like honestly, it looks like the futures went bananas. It looks like they went pretty strong there for a bit. And about that, this is about that time when that shipping container hit the bridge collapse. So a little bit of volatility, maybe there's something to that. I don't know. Doesn't look like anything too crazy. So, anyways, that's how the SPY looks today. Q's nice little gap up. They're up 0.2% right now. So is the SPY, roughly 0.2%. Yeah, other than that, that's how the Q's look. SPY, or the IWM, apologies. IWM's up 0.2. It's like, is everything up 0.2%? Just about. Holy cow. IWM had a nice gap up here, about 0.75% higher. And it came right back down to that 205 area. Okay. So, all right, that's the IWM. DIA up 0.2% as well. That's a little higher open, pulled back to start and then pushed. And it's kind of been at the upper ends of the day. RSP is up 0.15%. So, not everything's up 0.2%. RSP lagging behind here. Did gap up about 0.3%. It's been slowly pulling back here over the past couple hours. So not a lot going on today. So we can probably get through this relatively quick and unscathed today. VIX pulling back a little bit. Okay. DXY, the dollar index, nice little lower wick, pull back. Yeah, kind of expecting that. Kind of talking about that yesterday with pulling back yesterday. Kind of continued that this morning or overnight, and probably looks like it's bouncing pretty good there. Yep, bouncing pretty good. So, not too bad there on the dollar. Gold, nice little higher open. It's pulled down. Ah, man. Gold's looking good. Gold's looking good, man. 10-year yields. Okay, so see what's going on here with yields. Yeah, they were kind of weak yesterday after we kind of closed yesterday. Quick initial lower, kind of a double bottom here into the early hours. Then we got a pop this morning, about an hour before the market. What kind of news and data did we get today? Durable goods. You got durable goods. Okay. Durable goods, that's about it. It's not huge data, but it is some economic data nonetheless. But yeah, you can see we had a pop, then we just kind of pulled back. So we'll see how that goes the rest of the week. 10-2 inversion. Looks like we're still pushing up a little bit. Okay. HYG, high yield corporate bonds, still just in the sideways channel. All right. Not a lot going on, man. It's just like everything's quiet across the board, which is kind of weird. Usually, like, there's one thing that moves more than everything else, but like nothing. It's like a big nothing burger today on almost everything. Yeah, even LQD not really doing a whole lot. TLT just kind of hanging out. Okay, what about the 30-year? 30-year yields even just hanging out. Okay, let's crude. How are the commodities doing? Crude hanging out. Man, even the commodities just hanging out. Gasoline pulling down a little bit. Okay. Heating oil pulling down quite a bit, actually. Almost down 2%. All right. Here's that sector rotation look for the day. You can see discretionaries actually had a pretty good higher open here. So discretionaries still doing pretty good, outperforming the market on the day. Financials, healthcare, communications all outperforming on the day there. Staples, tech, real estate, materials, industrials, a little bit underperformance there. And energies and utilities, pretty good underperformance. So intraday, yeah, you can see energies have gotten hit pretty good, especially the first 2 hours of the day. Utilities also got hit pretty good today, steadily throughout the day. Materials underperforming, industrials, tech underperforming. Real estate's kind of in line with the market there. So is staples, outperformers intraday, discretionaries, communications, healthcare, and financials. So yeah, it is really eerie that everything is quiet today. Man, we might have a really short live stream today. I'd be curious to see if we see some action here in the last 2 hours. I mean, typically when we've been this quiet into a day, we start to see some action in the last 2 hours. And I mean, yesterday was a pretty quiet day as well. So maybe we'll see something happen by the end of the day. As far as like market price action, nothing really outside that. How's how the big guys doing? AAPL gap down, traded higher, has rolled over here the past hour. Okay. Microsoft basically flat. It gapped up and it's faded throughout the day. Okay. Alphabet. Nice little upper wick. Nice push higher here on Alphabet. Up almost 1%. Okay. Meta's up about a third. It's been fading here the past couple hours. Okay. Amazon flat, not really doing a whole lot. Tesla had a pretty good gap up. Here. This is why I don't want to be bearish on Tesla right now. It's like just too extended here over the past a couple weeks back. 2 weeks ago. Was that 2 weeks ago? Yeah. It's just kind of the lower ends of like this downward channel it's been in. It's going to be choppy. Maybe something like this that we had back in November, where it's just kind of choppy and retest the upper ends of that channel, that downward channel. So Tesla up 4% though. That's why the XLY is doing good today. What's the deal? What's behind Tesla's stock rally? Okay. Even the Chinese EV powerhouse BYD had to slow down a bit. Tesla faces tough road ahead. I'm curious. Tesla pushes to increase use of full self-driving software as vehicle sales cool. Well, just because you push it doesn't mean the regulators are going to allow it. And all AI stock, yeah, whatever. Oh, okay. So Tesla shares gain as Musk offers U.S. customers self-driving software trial. Well, that's interesting. Okay, yeah, that'd be interesting. I mean, I don't know how much. I don't know if that would help vehicle sales. Obviously, that would help bring in more money, right? Because they're able to charge it in for full self-driving. But I don't really know how much that would help with vehicle sales because to me, I think there's definitely a clear differentiator between those that want electric vehicles and those that don't. Even those that said they've had electric vehicles, the big turnoff is well, the charging network just not there. It's just even charging, right? Just it just takes longer. So I don't know. I don't really know if that would be a huge boon to the sales, I guess, of Tesla. So let's see. What's going on with semiconductors, real quick. Semiconductor kind of flat here on Nvidia. AMD up about 1%. Intel up about 0.85%. Okay, AVGO down 0.5%. All right. Texas Instruments down 1.4%. Okay. Qualcomm kind of flat. Micron up 2.3%. Micron's been crushing it since its earnings. Good for them. Any major news? Not really. Stocks edge higher as rally resumes. Baltimore bridge collapse after ship rams into overpass. Yeah, if you really haven't seen the full video of that, it is crazy. Like you just see the lights flicker on the ship. I'm gonna say flicker, but like they go in and out, a couple times, and then you see the ship just kind of curve into the support column for the bridge. It's just nuts. Baltimore bridge collapse and port closure sends companies scrambling to reroute cargo. Yeah, kind of talking about that. Yeah, I'll put this in copy link address. I'll put this in paste. Put that in the chat if you guys want to read that. I don't know what it would say, but I don't know where they would send cargo, and then all the ships that are stuck in like the Bay Area, like if they can't get out, then what are they gonna? They're just probably gonna have to unload and then reroute it to the other ports. So yeah, that's logistics is fun until you get crap like this happens. Man, trust me, that is not fun. I know people that, well, myself included, that worked in some logistical areas like that. And when you have logistical problems, especially one as catastrophic as this, yeah, that is so horrible to to kind of figure out then how to reroute stuff. It sucks. Anyways, GM Ford will reroute Baltimore shipments after bridge collapse. Well, yeah, of course. I'm curious. Let me look. I want to see if any of these have an overhead like a Google Maps type view of where this bridge is. Nope, not there. Where is another one? Where? Really? That's it? Alright, well. Yeah, if I find it, I'll put it in the Discord. Maybe we'll look at it tomorrow. Other than that, man, I guess we can probably there's just not much going on today. We don't need to like look around the market if nothing's going on. Yeah, Tesla was the big mover. UPS. Let's see what's going on with UPS. Whoa! Oh man! I bet UPS got hit from this bridge thing. Maybe UPS stock falls after goals. Wait, what? I am read that right? Yeah. Goals top street estimates. UPS has no price war despite excess parcel capacity. Likely to set better, bolder 3-year objective. Wow. So basically, it seems like the market was expecting a price war, which would allow them to increase revenues, obviously, and it doesn't sound like that's going to be able to happen. Wow, that thing is down pretty good today. That is a hit. Jeez, down 8%. My goodness. Yeah, I mean, there's not much going on. There's not much going on. All right, let's just get out of here. Alpha Hunters, we'll talk tomorrow. We'll see what's going on tomorrow. Don't expect the market to be quiet tomorrow. I mean, we've had multiple days in a row. The market just hasn't been moving intraday. Let me go to 15-minute. Like, we've been slowly pulling back. We finally got a little bit of a bounce today. I wouldn't be surprised if we wind up rolling back over, honestly. But I would expect to start to see some movement on the market. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe we'll see something tomorrow. I'll also try to see if I can find a map of where that bridge is in the Baltimore area, and see how much that's really gonna kind of lock off the harbor. Obviously, people can't drive across the bridge, but then you can't use the harbor either. So I mean, it's a big deal. I mean, who knows how long it's going to take to get that bridge out of the water to get shipping traffic back going. So that's a big deal. Anyways, Alpha Hunters, have a great rest of the day. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Take care.